Ah, there we go. So, not half bad. I mean, using a cardboard box to jump out of a stream is a bit interesting. Okay, that was about a half hour. And mark. Alright, let's try to start this. Guess medium's fine with me. Well, real name JC Denton. I'll just leave that. Can change to something else. I guess I'll stick with the default. I can change how he looks slightly. Make him albino. Okay, now what is this? Okay, it's just skills. It's RPG elements, I guess. Now, I want to go lockpicking. Getting a bit of a Fallout vibe. Okay, it's XP. Alright. Medicine, no, just... Well, I'm often just stealthy, I hack stuff, and lockpicking. That's what I did with the Human Revolution, although there was no lockpicking. Apparently swimming is one I can use. And weapons. Alright, I want one of these. Melee. Pistols. Yeah, I noticed the reloading with the pistols incredibly slow. And rifles. I don't know what to do with those, so I'm going to go with the electronics to bypass stuff, like I saw. Computer. Yeah. Go with a very smart character to hack everything. Alright, new game.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports
it's
of
the
armed
best
attacks and
graphics.
shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Okay, I'm guessing don't go on that boat.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Can't trash me.
Paul, I thought you were in
Whoa.
Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
A GEP gun? What's that? Take the rifle. Okay, so it's some sort of heavy ordnance. Silent takedown. All right,
Crossbow.
I'll definitely go with that.
Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod.
All right, it's a tranquilizer
I get the idea.
crossbow. Okay.
What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the north dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Yeah, and I noticed it's the Statue of Liberty. Liberty? Liberty, so we're on Liberty Island. I don't know why they're just calling it a statue. I mean, it is. 5. Binoculars. Lockpick. Okay, there's gotta be some down here. Hello. Alright, that's the multi-tool for the key code. Now, yes, I is inventory, very nice. Okay, organize all this crap. Now, what is this? Okay, energy, like in the tutorial. I used up energy from using stuff. Well, I guess put everything on the hotbar. Okay, so I'm JC Denton.
NSF
I guess
everywhere,
I'll talk after
JC.
this guy.
Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the north dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Wait a minute, this uses up charges? It's like a gun. And I just used up 2 charges. Okay, that's fine. No, get the tranquilizer out.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
I know, I've played stealth games before. I can't jump up here. No, Just... Four's my crossbow. No, what is this? Crowbar. I was about to say crossbar. Now, is that... That is a bad guy. Okay. Okay, there's two. Okay, I have to wait. I aim for them a little bit. Okay, tranquilizer now. I think I missed. No, I... Wait, what? I hit him with the tranquilizer dart. Okay, the tranquilizer dart is not very tranquil. He ran off. Wait, so I work for UNATCO and the HQ's on Liberty Island? Where there's a terrorist people in the statue?
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO
If that's the
command
base
made
and
us
it's
go
filled
back.
with
It's for Hunter's sake.
agents, can they just
What's the
release it
deal?
on the
We're ready
terrorists?
to go in.
Oh, okay, I guess that explains it. Okay, okay. So UNATCO is cop things? Cop people?
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops, after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Okay, my guess is that I have absolutely no cash on me.
I don't have the 700 for the scope.
Guess you'll have to go with...
Okay. Inventory. Credits, 500. Okay. Yeah, I noticed there was apparently SIGs. I think I'll just drop that. Baton. I already have a crossbow. No, crowbar. And a candy bar. I think I'll keep that. Gas grenade. And a knife. No, I don't. Can I just sell these? I guess not. Okay. There's one more guy. Take... Actually... Wow, that is a really bad sideline. Come on, buddy. Come on. Okay, trank him. Oh, fuck, I have to... It's a very interesting aiming mechanic. Trank him. There we go, tranked. And I forgot, it's not tranquil, so he's gonna come over and shoot at me. Now, where'd he go? I'm sure that's him. Shrink darts and a knife. I got the dart back. Oh god, it's an inventory. It's inventory Tetris. I'm constantly just organizing everything. Okay, so let's try out the...
Be careful.
Stun
the
rod.
NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
God, I move slow. And that's... narrow vision of him. Going to zap. Nope. Zap. There we go. Very low range on this thing. And then another knife. Now, what are these? Pepper spray. Oh, I have to try that. Alright, see you later, dart gun. Okay, I got passwords and stuff.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Flare. What? Whoa, what is this? A box? Okay. Door strengthened. Yeah, he said, didn't the guy say that I could bust it open? Apparently not. 7 is the lockpick.
That's him. He's a cop.
Oh, shit. Pepper spray. That was fairly effective. No, and... Okay, I'm all out of lockpicks. He doesn't have lockpicks, but he does have a knife. Which I will drop. Will I drop it? Yeah. Wow, pepper spray was more effective than tranq dart. Okay, first off, didn't brother give me a map? Images? Wow, that is definitely a map. Just Google Earth. Although it is kind of helpful, I guess I'm right here. Now it said iron and copper. What is log? Oh, it's like a role-playing game. No, goals and notes. Go inside and locate the threat. North docks. Yeah, so just keep heading up. Wow, that is just definitely not Human Revolution map. Okay, stun rod, stun baton. What's it called?
I know I heard. Uh-oh.
I think I just used up 2 charges. Why? You okay, buddy? Oh shit! Hit him with the crowbar. This is not very effective. I'm getting shot at a robot now. Okay. Stun rod. I guess keep hitting them until they go down. Do you have a gun though? Okay, maybe I should try more of this. DS. Laser darts, okay. I can just fire regular darts and flare darts, okay. It's different ammo for the same gun. It's nice. Now the med kit. Okay, just left click. Alright. Binoculars. Oh, I want to try those. Wow, I expected nothing less. Okay, I should crouch. Oh, and the binoculars even have a crosshair. Wait, there's a guy there. Crouch doesn't... It's hold to crouch, not just hit it once. Okay, slowly... Let it... Miss. There we go. That's... And I think I'm out now. Okay, enough with the crossbow. Back to pepper spray. Okay, is there like fast-acting tranquilizer darts I can get? Let's... Oh, there's one. I'm getting a lot of 10mm ammo. I'm feeling that this game wants me to shoot everybody. Whoops. Clear around the corner. No, pepper spray, there we go.
Huh?
Okay, that was not very effective either. And what? Whoa, what's happening to me? I think I might have been just poisoned. I kept seeing in the top left the... Okay, I get it. What? I noticed in the top left my chest was getting red. I guess I just poisoned in the clouds or something. And there's no autosave. And I can't... There's no autosave. I apparently need to start all the way from the beginning again.